Dear BlueRidge, can I see more close-up photos of coins?
Absolutely, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Today, one of my listeners asked a question. Well, Blue Ridge, Sean, these varieties are really awesome and they're great. And thank you for showing a lot of brilliant uncirculated examples. But we don't come across BU examples of these varieties. So, what does one look for when it's circulated? Seen its day out in the wild, pulled out of change. It might be a little beat up. It's brown. It's got some gunk on it. Well, you're in luck because I have a really well-known cherry picker's guide that we're going to talk about today. And this question is courtesy of Jackson. How you doing, brother? Good morning. Thank you for your message. I got a lot of messages to go through, by the way, but let's not dilly-dally and waste any time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 53D repunched mint mark Lincoln Cent. So as you can see, okay, somewhere around here. Oh, well, hey, there we go. So right there where my pencil pointer is, you can see the double D right there. Not that type of double D, guys. Get your head out of the gutter. But you see the primary D, and then you see the secondary D west of that mint mark. Okay, and notice on this one, which by the way is a cherry picker's guide variety, and it's very well known and very sought after. Still, after all these years, people still want to pay up for these things, and that's fine with me. For the FS 101 repunched mint mark, the mint mark, first of all, is right underneath the 5. Okay, it's not straddled in between like this example that I'm going to show you, which is a regular good old 53D. See this one? See where it sits there? It says it's in between the 9 and 5, just under the date. All right, so it's always good to see one that's a regular Joe Schmo 1953D. Okay, that's the general place mark, or the where it sits, the mint mark underneath the date. Okay, which is a normal look to a lot of us. When it's just a little bit off, like on this one right here. Okay, gives you a little cause to pause, as Stephen A. Smith would say. But this is a brilliant uncirculated red example of this. Okay, it sticks out like a sore thumb, and it'll slap you in the face. That's how strong this repunch mint mark is. So those coins right there typically sell in the $15 to $25 range. Okay, again, depends on who's actually buying, selling, what time of the day, time of the week. You know the drill. So here's that same variety. All right. And believe it or not, on a circulated example, it's actually easier to find and it's easier to diagnose. As you can see, this mint mark is still directly underneath the 5. All right. Which is a pretty telling diagnostic for this particular repunch mint mark. So you'll want to take a look at not only the placement on some of your favorite varieties we'll look for, but also take a look at the close-ups. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, okay, what you're seeing on this magnifier is about 50 times power, okay? This is an extreme close-up. To be able to see something like this, generally I would say if you had like an 8 times or a 10 times magnifier, that is more than suitable to find all of the more well-known varieties, whether they're a repunched mint mark or a double die, or perhaps one of those transitional coins like the 88s and the 98 through 2000 wide AM coins. Those you can actually see with the naked eye pretty well. Not the 88, but the wide AMs. But my rule of thumb is if you had a magnifier that that if you could see a variety with 8 times, then that's good enough. If you have to sit there with a 100 times power microscope and all that, I hate to break it to you, but it's you're either trying too hard and it's actually psyching you out, or you're trying too hard and you're trying to make something out of nothing. And generally, when you have to look through a 30 times magnifying power or higher or powerful, it's not a variety that's even worthwhile mentioning. Okay, as in it won't command jack diddly squat for a premium on the secondary market if that's your thing. But again. There's no wrong way of collecting these. A lot of people I know, I'm one of them, I will collect just the regular rotated split serif repunch mint marks. Those are neat to me because it really shows the error of our earlier mint employees' ways. They weren't perfect and neither are we. So there you go. BU versus circulated 1953D repunched mint mark. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, come follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And the best way you can support my channel, as always, like, share, subscribe. Of course, I love me some like button. So yeah, like my video. I love you long time. Well, not in that way, but you know what I mean. All right, you coinaholics, you guys stay thirsty. Keep looking for them varieties, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.